Hey guys, I'm the Burke and I do things. And in today's video, I'm going to do my mid-month makeup review where I review a bunch of makeup that I did a first impression of on my channel and then come back a little bit later and review my final thoughts on the products for you. I have some face products, I have some lip products, some eye makeup, kind of a little bit of everything. So if that's something you guys are interested in seeing, then keep on watching. Let's go. I feel like we have some good products, some bad products, some in-between products in this video. And I'm gonna start with face products first. So I'm gonna first off with the CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation. I do have this in the shade L30. I did almost like a full day wear test using this when I was looking for something that could replace my Catrice liquid coverage foundation I just ran out of. And this does not even come close to that. This has light coverage, but if you build it up, I just feel like it looks cakey. I will say it does last long. I feel like in that video it really did last the whole day, but just testing it and playing with it the last month or so, I just haven't enjoyed using it. Whereas I'm a lot more particular when it comes to a matte foundation, and I want something that's going to have decent coverage but also be a thinner formula, because I don't want to have to cake on something thick. I don't like when a matte formula has a thicker formula. And while this is a light formula, I feel that I have to build it up to a point where it does get cakey. So it's just personally not for me. But again, makeup, everyone has their own preferences. So if you don't have the same preference as me, you might really like this. But for me, this just wasn't something I really enjoyed. On the contrary, the concealer I'm wearing today, and then that I feel like I've just nonstop been talking about, is the Oma Beauty Stay Woke Concealer. Fantastic. I didn't say it today. I feel like it has a medium coverage that you can build up. I personally didn't really feel like I needed to build it up today. I don't really go anywhere, don't see anyone, so I just did one coat of it today for a medium coverage. It is hydrating. Again, I don't have to set it, so I don't feel like I have to worry about crepey under eyes. I know my hands are not self-tan from all of the bathroom breaks I take now. I did have my first 4 bathroom breaks in a night the other night, so we are getting there. I just did not have time to retouch up my self-tan, so I apologize in advance for the just contrast of foundation and body colors today. I'm just calling my skin tie-dyed at this point this week. This is tie-dye week. I really enjoy this. I will definitely be purchasing a lighter shade for my non-self-tan body because this would not go with this shade. So I'm a big fan, really like it. I do have a setting spray here from Beauty Bakery. This is their Sweet Grace baking spray. This one is in the middle for me. So when you spray this, it kind of smells like a mixture of vanilla and alcohol mixed together. I will say that. I think alcohol is the second ingredient in this because it is supposed to be more of a long wearing mattifying setting spray. But I think one of the things I expected when I bought this was for the spray to be a lot like the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, whereas I feel like this one is a little bit more spritzy. I did see Emily Noel spray it in an upward direction, kind of let it fall on her face. I find that that technique works a little better. So it's not an all-time favorite setting spray. I just find that it's okay. I did use it on my face today to set my makeup, and I feel like I don't look super mattified, but all of my makeup was definitely set in place there. So that's how I feel. I do have a contour wand. Another one I've talked about quite a bit this month. This was gifted to me from a subscriber, which was so kind, but this is the Charlotte Tilbury Contour Wand. I have this in fair medium. Love it. Absolutely love it. Definitely made me want to try more Charlotte Tilbury, which is dangerous, but this is really good. It's pricey. I feel like it's a product I could easily go through, very easily. If I did go through it, I would definitely repurchase it. Maybe in the next Sephora sale, I'll kind of look into trying some more Charlotte Tilbury. I don't know, we'll see. Big maybe there, but I just love this. So the blush I'm wearing today is from the Beauty Bakery Cotton Candy Champagne Blush Lighter Palette. It does come with kind of 4 shimmery blushes. I have these 2 shades here mixed together, and that is what all the glow is. I will say the glow is a lot for me. After I put this on, I literally used a mattifying setting powder to set over it and then used my matte bronzer over it, and it still has this much glow. So for me alone, this is way too glowy. I have textured skin and I feel like it really emphasizes the texture. I have to be careful. The little poofs kind of came off, so that, oh, see, they're just kind of glue dots on there, so it's not really permanent, which is kind of disappointing because that was a cute part of the palette. So this is, again, just like okay for me. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. And I feel like for me, like it's not like a blush I can just throw on and go. I really need to manipulate it so that it does not look like crazy on my skin. Like, again, like I set this with a matte powder. It's still that glowy, so it's a lot. All right, let's do lip products. So the first one, again, is one I've been chatting about a lot. The Fenty, what do they call it? Slip Shine Lipstick in Retro Rose. This was in my favorites last month. I love it. I think it's very similar to the e.l.f. formula, except I think that the Fenty formula does have a little bit more of shade options, especially when it comes to different nudes. It's easy to throw on. It's kind of like a balm, but like a tinted balm, but like it looks really pretty and juicy, and it's like everything I like right now. Like, I can't wait till we're done with these mask days and I can wear things like this again out in public, because this is just beautiful and so easy to wear. I have a lip liner. This is from Pop Beauty, and this is their Pout on Point lip liner in the shade Kinky Pink. I did receive this from the brand last year at Ipsy Live, and like, here's the shade. It's okay. It's my first product trying from the brand Pop Beauty, and I found that when I was using this one day, it did break while I was drawing on, because I felt like I had to use a little bit more pressure than I like. I can show you what this shade looks like. It's a really pretty shade, and like I like it, but I don't like it enough to feel like I have to go out and buy another shade from the brand. Like, it just seems okay. It's not selling me on the product. I do have another lip gloss here. I don't know why I said another. This is the first lip gloss we're talking. This is from Midas Cosmetics, and this is their lip gloss in the shade number 5. These smell really good. This is such a kind of creamy formula. I would almost call it a creamy lipstick, like liquid lipstick, more so than a gloss. It's so comfortable to wear. I really enjoy this. I think it's like, I feel like you can see it's more like an opaque creamy lipstick to me than a lip gloss, but I just like love the formula. I think it's so comfortable. I have the 2 eyebrow products I have in my brows today. First, for the brow pencil, I have the Oma Beauty Baby Hair Brow Pencil. This is a really good brow pencil. I think it works really, really well. I will say it is pricey. It's like more expensive, I think, than like the Benefit Gimme Brow and stuff. So I don't love that about it, but I do think the product works really well. And I feel similarly to like the brow wiz, where if I could get it on sale, I think it's a good purchase and it's worth it. I feel like the pencil is really easy to work with. It has a really good spoolie. I have this in the shade 6, which is probably a little too dark for me. I really focus it more on the tail end of the brow, but it's a really good pencil. You know, I feel like I'm out of breath 24/7. So filming these videos is like a literal workout for my lungs. Then I have the brow gel I'm wearing today. This is from Wander Beauty, and this is their clear brow gel. I did get this in an Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. This was my choice item one month, and I don't really like it. I don't think it really does anything. It has a really good spoolie, but I just feel like it doesn't set, it doesn't do anything. I just feel like it combs product through my hair, but it doesn't really do anything. So this was like a big disappointment to me, because I really like Wander Beauty and I had like high expectations for the brand, but this one just did not impress me. And I really do like their brow pencil, so I thought the gel would be really good too. So this is a flop for me. All right, now we have eye products. First, we can start with this e.l.f. glitter in the shade Copper Pop. I like this. I think this is really pretty. So I don't necessarily think it's an exact dupe for the Stila formula, but I think it just looks so pretty. I will say, when I use it on my eyes, I find that the opaqueness is not that opaque, but the glitter really, really shines through. I like it. Knowing how long Stila glittering glows last and how quickly they dry out, I feel a lot more comfortable recommending something like the glitter from e.l.f., where if it does dry out, you didn't just waste $24. I can't speak to how long these last, as I've only had this opened about a month and a half now, but it's still very creamy and juicy at this point. But I like it. I would totally try more shades if I reached for glitter more often, but since I do not reach for glitter that often, there's no reason, I'm talking to myself, for me to buy more shades. Got it? I have a little mini palette here from the Lit Bar. This is the Fairy Princess eyeshadow palette. Comes with 4 shades. So it's like 2 mattes, I would say a satin and a shimmer. This shimmer is really, really pretty if you use it on like like a wet lid. Like it doesn't really work that well over say a matte shadow, but on its own, it really, really is a pretty shade. I like this palette. I wouldn't say it's like an all-time favorite quad for me, but it is from the drugstore, so it is maybe more accessible to people. And I think it looks really pretty every time I use it. It doesn't have a large variety of options you can do with this quad, which is very typical for a quad, but I like it. I would just categorize this as a like, not a love. I don't really have a desire to go out and try another quad from the lip bar, but I did enjoy this. And I have more of a desire to try more of their lip products, honestly, or one of their face palettes. Allie Glines keeps raving about their face palettes. The next palette I have here is the Urban Decay Naked Honey. I can't believe it took me so long to try out this palette. Well, I can. This is my first naked palette. I love this. This was in one of my most recent favorites videos. I'm so impressed with this palette. It's just so fun. I don't really have anything like this, even though I have a lot of nude eyeshadow palettes. I don't have anything that's this like bronzy gold kind of palette because it's not necessarily something I gravitate towards. Seeing review after review on this not only sold me on it, but I was really glad to be able to get it on sale. That is also awesome. Okay, this last palette is the Zoeva Cocoa Blend palette, and I do not like this palette. Every time I try it, the shimmers have like nothing. Like, I feel like when you do it like that, like it looks really pretty, but when you put it on your eyes, I feel like every time it disappears. This is my second Zoeva palette that I have had that experience with, and I actually mentioned in my eyeshadow palette collection declutter video that if after my review I did still have a negative view on this, that I would be decluttering it. So I actually am keeping to my word and I will be decluttering this. I received this in a BoxyCharm, and I'm honestly just done with Zoeva eyeshadows for now. I have been 0 for 2 with palettes, and there's enough good formulas out there where I don't really feel like I need to keep trying palettes until I like one. Like, sure, I'm very open to try other products from the brand, but just like the eyeshadow palettes, they don't do it for me. And that was the last product that I had for this month. So definitely let me know if you guys have tried these products and how they worked out for you in the comments. And as usual, thanks for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, click the subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. I have my Twitter and my Instagram down below. Give them a follow, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.